An AnyForm campaign is designed to work with existing sites and pages that already have an entry form designed. This is a great option if you have your own design team working on a site or if you have your heart set on a different visual look than our provided landing pages. It turns any existing forms into a Kickoff Labs contest form by just installing our campaign script and setting up a confirmation status for contest participants. Let's open the AnyForm settings and take a closer look at the setup. In this case, you'll see I've set up AnyForm to show a default campaign status page I created and hosted on Kickoff Labs. It's common to have this set up since you don't have to rebuild any of our status page components like the waitlist, rewards levels, entry counters, or sharing. Yes, you can still use your custom domain with Kickoff Labs status pages. You could also use the contest box to show the campaign scoring, actions, rewards, and other status after signing up. This option would allow it to be 100% hosted on your site and is simpler to set up than setting up a whole status page. You most likely would not have to change the form selector, and I wouldn't touch it unless you know what you're doing. You can update the error message here for when something goes wrong and then head over to the installation guide. Here you would grab this campaign script and paste it into the page header area if possible. We've created some guides below for installing the Kickoff Labs campaign script on WordPress, Shopify, and other popular websites or landing page builders. Once you've installed the campaign script to a page of the form, it will then be connected to Kickoff Labs. You can verify that by signing up on the form. You should be redirected to the status page in your campaign. Going back to the campaign menu, if you choose the status page option, you'll want to open the status page for editing. Most parts can be edited by just clicking into a section. Most sections can be designed by clicking the pencil button. This is where you'd set up section-specific backgrounds, images, spacing, alignment, and more. You can add or remove other status options like reward levels or leaderboards if needed. Once you're happy with the changes to your page, you can hit Publish. This takes you to the General Settings page for the landing page. Here you can edit the page title, description, and publish the page to a custom domain if you set one up. At the bottom of this page, you'll find a more detailed video that teaches you about editing your landing pages further by adding new sections or content, changing colors, fonts, backgrounds, images, and mobile-specific designs. However, if you set up AnyForm to connect to a contest box, you'll want to just edit the contest box. It should be set to status only, so it only pops up when the form is completed on your site. The Basics tab allows you to control the color, call to action text, hero image, and more. Let's change the color and update the images here. You could optionally hide or show elements like leaderboard with this setting. Your contest scoring, actions, optional reward levels, and countdown are set up at the campaign level since they'd be shared with any emails or optional landing pages added to your campaign. The next tab would allow you to modify the form if it was needed. Next, you'd find additional text and localization settings. You can simply save this when you're done. At this point, you know it's important about setting up a campaign with AnyForm whether the confirmation is set to the status page or the contest box. Let us know if you run into any issues.